Okay, let me write the time quickly. Are you happy today? Are you happy?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Okay, we're going to review our speaking from last time. Okay, so we spoke about natural disasters. I think you did this already, but I want you to show me how you can speak. Okay, can you remember?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So let's look at communication, but first I want to look at extra vocabulary. Okay, can you read the word for me?
Climate change.
Yeah, okay, climate change. Do you know what that means? Okay, the weather is changing. Let's do it like this. My line here is skewed. Okay, we have climate change. Okay, that means the weather is changing. Okay, or the seasons moving into a different season. Okay, are you there, Min?
Yes.
You're okay?
Yes.
Okay. So climate change means the weather is changing if we are moving into a different season. So if we're going from winter into summer, we're going to get climate change because it's going to get warmer because summer is warm, it's hot. Okay, let's look at this next word. Can you say it for me?
Yes.
Victims.
Victim.
Victim. Do you know what a victim is?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. A victim is somebody, something bad happens to them. Okay, they are innocent. I'm going to say it, I'm going to show you in Vietnamese quickly. Let me move here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you. Victim is in Vietnamese. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, let's go back. So now I'm going to write over here, victim, someone who is innocent. Okay, or an innocent person. Okay, last one, then we're going to move on. What are these words?
In change.
In charge.
In charge.
Yes, okay, in charge. Hello, Mon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. We're just talking about our extra vocabulary words here before we move on. Okay, if you are in charge, do you know what that means?
It's is energy.
Okay, that's a different type of charge. Okay. If you use energy, yes, you can charge. But in this case, if somebody says you're in charge, it means you are the leader. You are in charge. Okay, so you need to make sure everybody is doing their job. Okay, so it's like a leader. Leader if you are in charge. Okay, let me just draw some arrows here so we can remember. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going to listen to a radio program on 14 News. Then fill the gaps with the words you hear. Okay, Mon, we're doing review today. So I know you've done it already, but I want you to show me how you can do it. Okay. So we're going to look over here. Okay. Min, can you read this for me?
Welcome to Nature and You. Today we have asked our listeners around the world to call us to express their views. There are two questions. Are the more natural disasters now than there were in the past? Are we prepared to deal with natural disaster?
Okay, are we prepared? Okay, are we prepared? Do you understand the questions?
No.
Okay, let's look at question number 1 here. I want you to understand. Are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past? Okay, let me write it for you. Are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past? Okay, so you can read it in Vietnamese so you can understand the question. Okay, happy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back. Question number 2. Are we prepared to deal with natural disasters? Okay, so the question number 2, are we prepared to deal with okay. Happy, you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay, let's go back. Now we're going to see, what does Sarah say? Mon, you're going to read for Sarah and you're going to fill in the missing words for me.
I think there are more natural disasters now than there used to be. Whenever I watch the news on TV, I see places that are flooded
Flooded
or
affected
affected by drought. I'm certain this is the research of
climate change.
climate change and global
Good, global warming. Okay, very good.
warming.
Min, can you tell me about Peter?
I don't think that there are more natural disasters now than in the past. But more are being reported on the news in short time periods. We have seen them so often on the news that we become
Okay, are we supposed to choose these words? Where are our words? Over here. Okay. Let me just write them quickly, then we can go up. Okay. Flooded, warming, used, unprepared, and reminding. Okay, let's go up. Okay, We've seen them so often on the news that we've become
It's warming.
okay, over here we used warming, global warming. We become used to them. Okay, used to them. If you become used to something, it means that you're not surprised anymore. Okay, so this boy, Peter, he says, we've seen them so often on the news that we've become used to them. So that means we see it all the time. So now we are not surprised anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Nubita. Let's see. What does Nubita say, Mom?
I think we change
Earthquakes,
earthquake and
tsunamis.
tsunami just show how unprepared we are to deal with them despite all the technology
And knowledge.
knowledge available to us nowadays. Many people become victims of natural disaster.
Okay. Okay, so this boy is not the same as Peter. He says, I think recent earthquakes and tsunamis. Okay, do you know what earthquakes are? Mon, do you know what an earthquake is?
Earthquake.
Okay, do you know what an earthquake is? Okay, earthquake. Do you have earthquakes in your country?
I don't know.
No? Okay. And what about tsunami?
No.
Also? Okay, good. You're lucky. Okay, good. Okay, Min, tell us about Lynn.
I don't think we can people from nature disaster as nobody know when or where they are going to strike. The in nature way of polluted.
Of reminding. It's nature's way of reminding us.
Reminding who we can chase and that we should show more respect to nature environment.
Okay. Okay, so Lynn says that that the nature is in charge, okay? Reminding is to remember, help you to remember. Okay, is nature's way of reminding. I don't know how to say it in Vietnamese. Okay. And she says, who is in charge? So nature is in charge. Nature is the one who is at the top. They are the leader. And we need to show more respect to the natural environment. Okay, so do you understand what Lynn is saying?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good. Now, we're going to go back and I want you to tell me, who do you think is right? Who do you agree with? Sarah, Peter, Nubita, or Lynn? Min, you can tell me first. Okay, let's talk about this though. Let's see what Sarah says. I think there are more natural disasters now than there used to be. Whenever I watch TV on the news, I see places that are flooded or affected by drought. I'm certain this is the result of climate change and global warming. Okay, so Lynn seems to think, Sarah seems to think everything is because of climate change. Okay, this is why there's lots of floods and droughts and natural disasters. Okay, let me show you. Climate change. Okay. So let's write over there. Okay, so she thinks it's climate change. Let's see, Peter. I don't think that there are more natural disasters now than in the past, but more are being reported on the news in shorter time periods. We've seen them so often that on the news we've become used to them. Okay, so Peter says that there was always lots of natural disasters in the past and now, just that now we have lots of ways to see the news. So it looks like there are more now. Okay, so I'm going to say no more now than in the past. Okay, Nubita says, I think recent earthquakes and tsunamis just show how unprepared we are to deal with them. Despite all the technology and knowledge available to us nowadays, many people become victims of natural disasters. Okay, so he says that we are not prepared. If there's a big earthquake, there's nothing we can do. Okay, or a big tsunami, a big wave. There's nothing we can do. We are unprepared. Okay, that's why lots of people can die, or there's nothing that we can do. Okay, Lynn, I don't think we can prepare for natural disasters as nobody knows when or where they are going to strike, they're going to happen. It's nature's way of reminding us who is in charge and that we should show more respect to the natural environment. Okay, so we must not expect to be prepared. Okay, so let's say nature in charge, more respect. Okay, are you happy? You understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay, Min, who do you think is right? Who do you agree with?
I think it's all.
Who?
The
With Lynn? Okay, well, okay, let's see. Mon, do you agree with somebody?
Yes.
Okay, who do you agree with, Mon? Who is right here? Okay, teacher is going to give you example. Okay, so if I say to you, who do you agree with on the natural disasters? So an example, I agree with Lynn because nature is unpredictable, okay, and we can never be prepared. Nature is in charge, and I agree that we need to pay more respect to our environment. Okay, that's an example. So you can tell me, you can choose anyone. Who do you think is right? Min,
I choose is Sarah.
Okay. You can say, I agree with Sarah because.
Is Sarah because they are
I'm going to type it with you.
when I watch TV, I see a lot of disaster in the world.
Okay, good. Okay. And what does Sarah say though?
Sarah say is
What does she think it is? Why are there so many disasters? Because of
result of climate change and
global warming. Okay, very good. I see a lot of disasters in the world, and I think they are because of climate change and global warming. Oh, sorry. Okay, good job. Mon, who do you agree with?
I agree with I agree with Nubita.
Okay, I agree with Peter because
I know a lot of the earthquake in
wait. Do you agree with Peter or Nubita?
Nubita.
Oh, sorry, I heard Peter. Okay. Okay, I agree with Nubita because we can say we are unprepared. We are unprepared for any natural disaster. Okay. Okay, we can also say it can happen at any time. Or okay, technology and knowledge. Oh, sorry, teacher's typing funny here. Okay, technology and knowledge does not help when it comes to nature. Okay, are you happy with that answer?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you again. Min, who do you agree with when it comes to natural disasters?
I agree is a link.
You can read here.
I agree with Sarah because when I watch TV, I see a lot of disaster in the world, and I think they are because of climate change and global warming.
Okay, and Mon, who do you agree with when it comes to natural disasters?
I agree with Nubita because we are unprepared.
Unprepared?
Unprepared for any natural disaster, technology, and knowledge doesn't have when it comes nature.
when it comes to nature. Okay, very good. Let's just put our numbers over here. So, okay, number 1 is flooded. Number 2, warming. Number 3, used to. Okay, number 4, unprepared. And number 5, reminding. Okay, let's save this one. Okay, let's see. Number 3. Answer the 2 questions, express your own views, and write them down below. Okay, so now we're going back to our 2 questions. And we're going to answer the questions. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to write it with you when you're talking. Min, number 1. Are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past? Do you think that there's more now? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's say, I think there are more natural disasters now than what there was in the past. Okay. And can you give me a reason? Why do you think that? Why are there more natural disasters now? Maybe because of pollution or global warming, climate change. Okay. You can see here, like what Sarah says. Okay, so we can say nowadays there is a lot of air pollution, or let's say pollution. Okay, and we have climate change and global warming. These affect natural disasters. Oh, sorry. Nowadays. Sorry, teacher's typing faster. Okay. Mon, what do you think? Are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past?
I think
Do you think, let me show you quickly. Hold on. Okay. Do you understand the question, Mon?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So do you think there's more now than there was a long time ago? Or do you think it's the same?
In the world,
Okay. Do you think there's more earthquakes now? Or in the past?
yeah.
Yes.
I think there are more.
Okay. So you agree with Min? You think it's correct? Or you think, okay, let's look over here. We can give 2 different examples. Okay, you can say, I think that there are the same amount. Okay, this is the opposite. This is different, but you can say whichever one you like. Okay, I think that there are same amount of natural disasters in the world today as there were in the past. Okay, then we can say, like Peter says, the news only shows us the disasters in shorter time periods. Okay. So you can choose. Okay, I've put your names there. I'll take your names away. We don't need to put names. Then you can choose which answer you want to have.
I think
Okay, so you understand these two answers are opposite. Depends which one you agree with. So you can both say the same one if you agree with the same. Okay, Mon. So if I say to you, do you think, are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past? Okay, if you do think there are more now, you can read this one. If you think it's the same, there were now and in the past, you can read this one. So you can choose which one you agree with.
I agree with Peter.
Okay, so then you can read on this side. When I ask this question, you can read. Yes.
I think are the same amount of natural disaster in the world today as there were in the past, like Peter said, the only show us the disaster in shorter time
Periods. Okay, sorry,
period.
there must be an S there as well. Disasters. Okay, very good. Let's look at number 2. Okay, Min, are we prepared to deal with natural disasters? What do you think? If there is a natural disaster, do you think that we can save people?
Yeah.
Okay, like some people here, they say we are never prepared for natural disasters because we don't know when or where it will happen. Okay, otherwise we can say we are prepared because we have built houses that are stronger. Okay, we've also, if there's an earthquake, then you move away from the ocean so that in case there's a tsunami, and technology helps us to be prepared, we can communicate. So which one do you think? Are we prepared or are we not prepared? Okay, I'm going to write 2 answers here for you and you can choose which one you agree with, okay? Okay, let me see. I think we are more okay with with technology. Being able to communicate, okay, and machines. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, I think we are more prepared nowadays with technology and being able to communicate. Machines, let's say, we have machines that pick up when a natural disaster is moving towards an area. We have also built, sorry, let me change this, our houses strong to withstand strong winds. Okay, so that one is saying we are prepared. We are much better prepared for natural disasters. Okay, this is now saying we are not prepared. I think that we are never prepared for a natural disaster because nature is unpredictable. Okay, nature is unpredictable. We never know where or when it can happen, nor the severity of it. Let me just check this word quickly. Okay. I'm gonna be 1 minute, sorry. Okay, let's say the strength. Okay, now you can choose which one you agree with, Min. So I'm going to ask you the question and you can choose which one you want to read. Okay, are we prepared to deal with natural disasters? You can choose which number 2 you want to agree with.
Usually is, I think, are more.
Okay, you can choose anyone, read anyone that says number 2.
Yes, I think we are more prepared nowadays with technology and being able to communicate. We have machines that pick up when a natural disaster is moving towards an arena. We have also built our house strong to withstand strong winds.
Okay, good. Mon, are we prepared to deal with natural disasters? You can read the same if you agree, or you can read this one.
I think that we are never prepared for natural disaster because nature is unpredictable. We never know where or when it can happen. know the strength of it.
Okay, know the strength of it, how strong it is. Let me just fix this word. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Number 4. Work in pairs. Now compare your views with a partner. Do you share the same views? Okay, now I want you to talk to each other. I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to say anything. I want you to ask each other the questions. Okay, you don't have to have the exact answer. Just talk about it. Anything, even 2 sentences. Okay, so Mon, you can read question number 1 for Min, and Min is going to answer, but you can just even 1 sentence answer.
Are the more natural disaster now than there we were in the past?
What do you think, Min? Even 1 sentence. I just want you to talk to each other.
I can remember.
Okay, so just if Mon asks you, are there more natural disasters now than there were in the past? You can say, yes, I think there are more now. What do you think? And then you can, I just want you to talk to each other about this. So there's no right or wrong answer.
It's right.
Okay, I'm going to help you here. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to find you a picture. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, it's very slow. Okay. Can you see the pictures? You can see? Okay, Min, just talk to me about these pictures. What do you see?
I see firefighters, a fruit, tornado, and mud side.
Okay, okay, good.